Thomas, oh Thomas, why do you believe you are a train? The counselor of the ward I was in asked me soothingly. I waited a few slow seconds for the air to be void of sound, and then proclaimed to her that I was a steam-powered, rumbling locomotive. It must have been a very surprising shock to her, because when I looked into her eyes, I saw it. The way she looked at me as if I was elegantly a madman was so intriguing and intoxicating that I decided to answer her question again. Choo-choo, I said. I then said it again, but more relaxed this time. Her eyes continued to stare into my soul until she asked me to reply in English. But I replied with a louder, more aggressive, choo-choo. The counselor I've been seeing for months now looked infuriated. She told me that I may not remember from the medications and shock therapy, which consisted of 2 charged rods next to my head to make me well. And she was right. I didn't remember. Thomas, you killed 24 people with your blue car. You're getting out of control and almost untreatable. I then let out a softer choo-choo. She then stated that we would have to try one more option, but didn't know if it would work. I lifted my head and let out an excited choo-choo. She told me this treatment would involve drugs, and I couldn't care less. To be honest, I couldn't care less about her either. It had been a week since our last chat, and I was awakened by bright white lights and a caretaker bringing me breakfast. Milk, scrambled eggs, and my favorite white bread, if I can recall. After a wonderful meal, I was handcuffed to the bed rail. The treatment had begun. What happened afterwards, I don't remember, but I was afraid. I know I had gotten out of there because I was standing in the hallway with a broken chain around my forearm. I soon fell to the ground in confusion about what happened. Then, I saw her at the end of the hallway. I completely forgot that I was on the top floor of the building as well. I just knew that when I saw her, I knew what to do next. I rose to my feet, looked straight at her, and yelled a powerful, mighty choo-choo, and began to run. With each step, I felt more free than I ever had. After ramming myself into her body and out of a window, I began to fall 120 feet to the ground. I yelled what I thought would be my last choo-choo and thought, it's not you who chooses the tank engine. The tank engine chooses you. I tell you this story from my solitary confinement cell now. I survived the fall, and it's still choo-chooing to this day. Choo-choo till the end. Sincerely, Thomas the Tank Engine.